The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
You're back into The Local Show. Hopefully you didn't have to take a canoe to get here because it's been rainy.
Yeah, there's still a lot of water sitting around.
You know why?
Because it's spring and it rains in the springtime?
No, because I finally got the muscle car. So now God's going to teach me a lesson. See, you wished for that name thing, and now you got it, and I'm going to make it rain till October.
So are you like, you will never take it out in the rain?
No.
Not that guy.
I drive it, all week. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Because there's those people that it's not. Yeah.
I mean, we have the, multiple vehicles, but then the son has taken the other vehicles. So
right.
Kelly said, well, you knew you would have to drive it a lot. And yes.
Does she listen to the show and does she sound like that?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
She knows how she sounds.
Just checking. Okay. Just saying. Yeah.
After 35 years of knowing
because we've got an
other,
extra room if you need it, Tom.
She's fine. But yeah, it's just weird that we were so soaked. My goodness. Well, then I'm not looking forward to the week. It seems like we're going to get some cold temperatures during the week.
Yeah, it's
it
weather.
Better pop back
Comes
up
and
there.
Goes.
Yes. Well, that's good. You're a very positive person.
Well,
that's why I hang around with
It's the internal combustion engine that's causing all the problems, Tom.
That's
It's your fault.
It's the cows,
yes,
I heard.
Yes, that too.
All right. So, when you get bummed out, the best thing to do is eat a lot of chocolate, they say. Ryan Novak is a champion of that. He's the owner of the Chocolate Pizza Company. How you doing there, Ryan?
Great to be here today.
Thank you for, slumming it with Steve and I. We appreciate that. I know you've had some big interviews with some top-notch people,
Yeah,
so.
we've been very fortunate to have some great media press recently. It's just been incredible for us.
I don't think a lot of people, at least our listeners, they may forget your story, and you have an interesting story because you did something with SU. You went to SU.
Right.
And,
yeah, sure. So
tell us.
I went to Syracuse. I was a walk-on place kicker on the football team. I had worked at Chocolate Pizza Company, a small chocolate shop in my hometown growing up, doing dishes, mopping the floors, things like that.
Right.
And then going into Syracuse, going into my senior year, I actually bought the business from Bonnie Haniak when she was ready to sell.
I loved Bonnie. She's such a sweet lady.
She's such a great woman. And I took over the company when I was 21 years old.
Wow.
And from there, now 15 years later, we just keep growing and growing. And
back up. Were you a soccer player?
I played soccer in my early years, and then I was just straight football, and I just wanted to be a kicker.
You just want to, and did you have a propensity to kick well? And you thought,
did they feel sorry for you and put you on the team? I mean, how'd that happen?
No, I got pretty good at it. I got ranked nationally in the country for place kicking. I think I was coming out of high school. I was the 13th best kicker in the country.
Yeah.
Went to Syracuse. They had a great business program, and I knew I wasn't good enough to make it to the NFL, but if I could parlay some football into getting into Whitman and then learning through their entrepreneurship program, things could be all right.
Fantastic.
So then in your senior year, you said, hey, I want to play football?
No, I played freshman through.
Oh, you played? Okay.
Yeah. I played 4 years of high school and then went to Syracuse.
Who was on the team? What notable people were on the team aside from yourself?
Mike Williams was the wide receiver, wide receiver for us. And then Rob Long, one of my good friends, was the punter. So we had a lot of great teams. Art Jones I played with, which was just a tragedy to lose him.
Oh, yeah.
Are you thinking that at this point, if a NFL team lose a couple kickers due to an accident, you might get a call to fill in like at the last minute?
If it's under 40 yards, I could probably still make it. Outside of that, I think my days are done.
But you're sticking to chocolate these days.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, people are very health conscious lately. Yeah. Have you seen any dips or dives in the business because of the awareness of health lately?
No, not really. I mean, dark chocolate has always had a few good health benefits for you. So we have seen an increase in our dark, but our business has just been growing and growing. And people always find a use for chocolate, whether it's a birthday, a thank you gift, or something like that. There's always seems to be a need to sell chocolate.
A lot of gifting.
But you lit up the national news here not that long ago. Tell us about that.
We did. What an experience. I got a phone call on a Friday afternoon from ABC News, and I picked it up, and she said, hey, would you like to be on the Made in America show with David Muir? And I said, sure. I figured it would be, this was December 19th. I figured it would be March, April that they plan these out pretty far in advance.
Right.
She said, no, it's going to air tonight. This was coming off of already having worked 8 straight weeks for Christmas.
So they just showed up?
They called us, and then we filmed everything ourselves.
Okay.
So they told us what they wanted to see filmed. We filmed
I
it.
see,
We wrote some special custom pizzas, and then submitted a bunch of files to them. And from there, they edited it, and we sat there all together at 6 o'clock at night.
Tom, I'm going the same way. I'm thinking, really?
Right.
They're like, shoot it with your iPhone? Really?
You should have said to them, hey, you want a piece of me, you come here.
We
you
couldn't
know?
believe it. We were just so excited to be asked to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And then from there, we sat there at 6 o'clock and then just watched our website go from a couple hundred visitors to it just blew the roof off.
That's awesome.
We were getting 150 clicks per second on our website.
That's wonderful.
It was unbelievable. Nothing we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And completely propelled us into a new universe now.
Is it just you, or does your wife work in the business too? Or
yeah, so
what?
there's a crew of 12 of us that are there working, and then we hire a part-time staff as well. And my wife teaches at Syracuse, but then when she's done teaching, I drag her over to help us out.
So if you don't mind me asking, what does she teach over there?
She's an accounting professor at Whitman now.
Great. Well, hey, it's good to have an accountant in the family.
Super helpful. One of my not-so-great classes in school, so it works out great to have her.
Numbers are tough.
So chocolate pizza, tell me of the original. How did it become chocolate pizza when it was chocolate?
Yeah, so Bonnie had started with just a gifting business where she sold gift baskets, teas, ceramics, and she one day poured chocolate into a pan and said, hey, this kind of looks like a pizza.
Yeah.
She put it in a pizza box and kind of put it out there to sell, and people just loved the idea.
Right.
So she kind of moved away from the gifting business and started selling these chocolate pizzas.
Yeah.
And then she grew it with, you could add nuts to it. We had a plain pizza, and now we have 150 varieties.
I can remember, Steve, when you and I were much younger men, and we were doing a lot of in-person networking, and the network thing was popular. At these networking what do you want to call them?
Thingies.
Yes. Get-togethers. There was always like a chocolate pizza there. People would order the chocolate pizza all the time when it was new,
Right, yeah, exactly.
New and fresh.
It's just a fun, unique thing to give because you don't see it everywhere. And when you get one, it kind of leaves a little impression on you because it's just something cool.
Yeah. Do you pour your own chocolate or your own chocolate formula?
We do. We have
so you're making your own
stuff.
stuff.
We have our own recipe that started with Bonnie, and then I've kept that same recipe, that same quality. We use the highest grade chocolate you can get in the marketplace. So
does it taste good?
Are you crushing cocoa beans?
No,
and stuff,
we don't. We get it. It comes to us already pre-done. We have to go through a tempering process with it to make it usable.
I see.
So we have to heat it, cool it, temper it.
Listeners are waiting to find out the answer to this question.
What is it?
Big question, Tom. What kind of potato chips do you dip in chocolate? Because those are deadly.
Aren't they the best? We use a ruffled potato chip.
Okay.
It's a great potato chip.
Yeah. Very good.
I'm getting fat just thinking about this.
Any new products on the horizon? And what's the next big holiday?
We've got Mother's Day coming up. So our big holidays are Christmas, Valentine's, and Easter. And then Mother's Day kind of ends our busy season. So we've got some fun Mother's Day pizzas, some hearts with mom on them, and some good gifts for mom.
So how do people get it? Is it better to pop over to the store? You're in Marcellus.
Yeah.
Or would you is it easier for them to go online? Or what's the ways that they can get a hold of this?
Sure. So
stuff?
locally, we're in the Wegmans stores locally. So you can get our peanut butter wings, our chocolate pizzas, slices at any Wegmans or Burned Dairy around here. And then you can go to chocolatepizza.com or stop by our showroom in Marcellus, just outside of Marcellus, between Marcellus and Skaneateles. We've got our 15,000 square foot factory, and then we have a retail store there as well.
Steve will do that because you can fish there.
You can fish there right behind. It just so happens that 9 Mile goes right through there, and Marcellus Park is behind there.
It's beautiful.
And I know that. But what a great local success story. And
thank you.
You've made thousands of people fat. Thank you for doing that to the community. We appreciate that. So Ryan Novak, owner of the Chocolate Pizza Company, chocolatepizza.com. What a great website. Chocolatepizza.com. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. You guys are great.